If you own a home in San Diego or Chula Vista, you've probably heard the word equity a lot lately. But here's the real question. How much do you actually have? And is it enough to move up? A lot of homeowners assume that they need to wait. They think they don't have enough, or they just don't know how to calculate it properly. That uncertainty keeps people stuck in homes that no longer fit their lives. Now in this video, I'll show you exactly how to figure out your number, what it means for your buying power, and how to know if you're ready to move up in 2026. And if you want a full step-by-step breakdown, grab my free How San Diego Homeowners Upgrade Without Stress guide. The link's in the description. Now let's get into it. Hi, I'm Corey Reels. I've been helping families with real estate goals for over 11 years. My family and I moved to Chula Vista about 4 years ago, and we absolutely fell in love with this community. The neighborhoods, the people. That's why I'm passionate about helping families here figure out their next move. Alright, so let's start with what equity actually is. Simply put, equity is the difference between what your home is worth today and what you still owe on your mortgage. For example, if your home is worth $750,000 and you still owe $500,000, your equity is $250,000. Here's why it matters right now. Home values in San Diego and Chula Vista have gone up significantly over the last 5-6 years. That means many homeowners who bought 3 to 5 years ago are sitting on more equity than they realize. Not because they paid down their mortgage, but because their home went up in value. That equity is sitting there ready to be used. The problem is most people don't know their number. So let's fix that. Here's how to figure out your equity in 3 simple steps. Step 1, find out what your home is worth today. Not what you paid for. Get a current market analysis from a local agent in San Diego and Chula Vista like myself, or check recent sales nearby. Online estimates are a starting point, but not always accurate. Step 2, get your payoff amount from your lender. This isn't your mortgage balance. It's what you need to pay off your loan today, including any fees. Step 3, subtract your payoff from your home's current value. That number is your equity. So quick example, you bought a home in Eastlake 5 years ago for $550,000. Today it's worth $740,000. Your payoff is $480,000, your equity is $260,000. That's a real number, and for many homeowners, that's exactly what opens up the door for a move-up home. Now, here's something most people miss. Your total equity and your usable equity are not the same thing. So when you sell your home, there are costs involved. Agent compensation, closing costs, prep work. Usually around 8 to 10% of the sale of your home. So if your home sells for $740,000 and costs are 9%, that's about $67,000 in costs. Subtract $480,000 payoff, and you're left with roughly $193,000. That's your usable equity. What you actually have for your next down payment, if you're planning to put 20% down on a $900,000 home, you need $180,000. In this case, you can do it. But if you didn't factor in selling costs, you might have thought you have had more and been caught off guard. So always know your usable equity. That's the number that moves you forward. Now, what if you run the numbers and you're not there yet? That's okay. Knowing where you stand is always better than guessing. And here's the good news. There are always ways to close the gap faster than you think. 1, home values in San Diego County have generally trended upward. Waiting 12 to 18 months can make a meaningful difference. 2, making small extra principal payments builds equity faster. 3, strategic updates can increase your sale price. Fresh paint, curb appeal, maybe a light kitchen refresh. Be smart about which upgrades actually pay off. And 4, talk to a lender right now. Even if you're not ready, they can show you exactly what you need and how long it could take. The worst thing you can do is assume the answer is no without checking. You might be closer than you actually think. Now here's the bottom line. Equity is one of the most powerful tools you have as a homeowner, but it only helps when you know your number. So here's what I want you to do right now. Find out your home's worth, get your payoff amount, calculate your usable equity, and talk with a professional like myself about your next move. You might be in a better position than you think. And there's only one way to find out. So if you would like help reviewing your numbers, book a free 20-minute consultation using the link below. No pressure, just a clear look at where you stand. And grab my free guide, How San Diego Homeowners Upgrade Without Stress. It walks you through the entire process step by step. I'm Corey Rills, and I am here to help. Thank you for watching today. Have a great day.